Hello, we are back with another numerical methods problem. In this example, we will be approximating the root of the function f of x equals x squared minus 6x plus 7. We're going to be using the Raphson method. And they only want us to perform one iteration and start with the initial guess, x sub I equals 3. Okay, and they also ask us, is this a good initial guess to start with? Why or why not? Okay, so let's get into it. So f of x, I'll rewrite that here, is x squared minus 6x plus 7. And f prime of x is 2x minus 6. So if you watched the previous video, you might be thinking, hey, this is very similar. Why are we doing this? There's one small but very important difference in this example that I want you to see. So our initial guess, xi, is 3. Okay, so as we did in the last video, we'll plug in our x value into the function and the derivative to get both of those values. So f of 3 is going to be 9 minus 18 plus 7, which is equal to negative 2. And f prime of 3 is going to be 6 minus 6, or 0. F prime of 3 equals 0. So we have our xi value, our function value, and our derivative value all at x sub I. So what we'll do is plug those values into our equation. Alright, so the equation looks like this. So the equation to calculate the new approximation is x sub I plus 1 equals xi minus f of xi over f prime of xi. And plugging in our values, we have 3 minus negative 2 over 0. But wait, something's wrong with this. We have a division by 0, which is not allowed. A huge error message should go off in your brain, or at least in your calculator, and you should see that this is not allowed. So what I want you to take out of this video, or one important thing about the Raphson method, is that f prime of xi cannot equal 0. If you start with an initial guess and get the slope is equal to 0, then you cannot use this method with that starting value. You have to pick a new initial guess. So when they asked if xi equals 3 is a good initial guess, why or why not, your answer should be no. F prime of xi cannot equal 0. Or if you want to be even more specific, you can say that the initial guess cannot be a local max or minimum. Because at that point, at a local max or minimum, the slope is equal to 0. Alright? So I hope this was helpful in understanding some of the things that you can and cannot do with the Raphson method. Thanks again.